at Darlington with Josh Gowling with a ugly-looking headband. Can you tell us the extent of your injury, first of all?
Are you trying to say I look ugly? Yeah, I thought I went up and headbutted him back in the head, but obviously they watched the video back and the guys come across me, elbowed me, cut my face, so I've got a grasp and some stitches.
So you seemed to bark out as well at one stage, was that right?
I felt like I wanted to go to sleep. No, it was just I wasn't out, but it was just painful. Yeah, so I just went down, and obviously they played on, didn't they? But to be fair to the ref, he come and apologised to me after because he didn't see me down. But no, I wasn't out. It was just painful. Because
you gave me the impression it was I'm not going off. I'm going to see this job done. No. Is that right?
Yeah, I can't go off. No, it's a little cut in it. No, we had a job to do. Obviously we're down to 10 men early, and we all have to play our part, we all have to dig in, and I had to do that today, and that's what I did.
Because I thought Jared Hodgkiss coming straight back in, I thought he was a calming influence at the back.
Yeah, Jazz was excellent. He come in, obviously he's been out for a while, so coming to a game like that, when you're down to 10 men for a large portion of the game, he looked fit, he looked strong, he talks a lot as well, and he's got a lot of experience, so he did calm us down a bit.
How difficult was it to play against Darlington, because they've been on a good run lately?
Yeah, we knew they started fast, which they did do. I don't think we got to grips with it, the first 20-25 minutes of the game with 11, and then obviously Tommy got sent off, and then we just kind of really just had to sit in and be solid and try and just frustrate really, and I think we did that quite well.
The experience of Steve Dawson seems to have helped you. Is he a leader on the pitch, as I think he might be?
Yeah, definitely. He talks a lot. He expects a lot. He's obviously been a very he's had a good career, and he expects a lot from everyone, and it drives us all forward. There's obviously him, there's Pete, there's Yaz, there's myself, there's Starchy. We've got even Jord, so we've got a good group that want to push us forward.
And the gaffer's bringing youngsters in, 19-year-olds. That must give you a good balance.
Yeah, I think so. I think when you've got a core of older players, and then you can bring in the younger players, and we can kind of talk them through it, I suppose, and it gives you that energy and then the legs. So, and to be fair, the lads have been great, and especially the lads coming off the bench. They've made a real big impact today, and they have been, lately when they've been coming on, they've been making a real difference.
Is it difficult to stop-start with all these games being postponed from a player's perspective?
Yes and no. I think we've come off the back of 3-2 results, so it gives us that opportunity to kind of work on the training ground and work on the things that we need. I mean, we had 5 clean sheets before it, didn't we? So it just gives us that opportunity to get back to that, get the fundamentals right, and then come into today and do that, and that's what we did.
Is that the key, do you feel, making sure that you're a difficult team to break down and then advance forward?
Yeah, definitely. I think the games before the last 2 away games, I think we were solid. We were organised and we were hard to break down, and then we hit teams a bit on the counter attack and we played forward quickly. And then I don't know whether or not we got a bit complacent and we thought, that's it, we found our way now. We come off that, and then you go away and you score 2 goals, you expect to win the game. So we just need to get back to that, and that's what we did today.
Because it's the early focus as well. I mean, again, the gaffer's been talking about that. Got to be alert, got to be focused right from the kick-off.
Yeah, definitely, and consistency. I think that's the biggest thing that the gaffer's said to us is he wants consistency throughout. All the units, the back four, obviously the midfield and the strikers. We need more consistency, and that's what we are expecting now over the next coming weeks.
I think 3 points off 5th place in the table, so it's still not beyond Hereford, is it?
No, not at all. We've got our remit where we want to be. We've been disappointed the last couple of games, but we're not far off it. There's a lot of football to be played, and we'll be there or thereabouts at the end of the season.
Thanks for your time.
No problem.
What was said after the last 2 away games, sort of defensively wise, what's been sort of worked on during?
Yeah, I mean, it's been difficult because if you look at the goals that we've conceded, they're more team goals. I think at the start of the season we were making errors, but here the last obviously we conceded 6 goals in 2 games. They were more like just not staying with runners or a midfielder scoring. So that was annoying. So it was just about really we've worked on the units in training. So we worked on obviously the back 4 and the midfield, just getting that unit right so that we all know our jobs and we all rotate around each other. And I think that's paid off today.
You came up last night. Do you think that coming up last night as opposed to a mad rush perhaps this morning has helped?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously I've had a long career, so whenever you play away games, when you've been in the Football League, you always stay overnight. I think it helps you prepare, it gets you focused, and I think if we'd have come up today and a long journey, I mean it took it took 5-7 hours or something yesterday, so I mean if you're doing that journey and then having to put a shift in with 10 men, it's going to be difficult. So the fact we stayed over, it just gives us that bit of extra preparation.
And you've actually bust Darlington's winning run of 6 or 7, I believe, which
Yeah, we knew that. I mean, they did play Wednesday, so we were aware of that as well. And, we just thought, they're going to start well, so we just had to be solid, resilient. They play expansive football. They play out from the back. They get the fullbacks bombing on. So we knew we'd be under the cosh a little bit. But we knew, if you look at the games we've played, even when we conceded 3, the 2 games we conceded 3, we haven't been cut apart. It's just been those little stupid things. So, we knew if we cut them out, we wouldn't get opened up, and we didn't.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, thank
Well
you.
done.